Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is LoadingGodmode, and obviously this isn't a Modern Warfare 2 top plays or anything like that. It's actually a free-for-all match on Scrapyard by myself. So yeah, I can actually play too, not only commentate, but I'm a fairly decent player, and hopefully I can make you guys fairly decent players. So, first off, I want to introduce myself because I was never able to do that yet. My gamer tag is obviously LoadingGodmode. I like long walks on the beach and ice cream sundaes and things of that nature. And I post Call of Duty vids. And my name's not Hutch or CNanners, so that's cool, I guess. One of the big things to winning free-for-all games is knowing the spawns, and that just comes with playing. Like, once you play enough free-for-all games, like, you kind of understand like where the spawnings are, where your opponents will spawn, and like just like the whereabouts of things, and where your opponents will hide and things like that. So that's probably the biggest thing in free-for-all, is if you can predict your opponent's spawns, then you'll have a lot easier time just picking them off. And they'll have a lot harder time killing you because you'll know where they are and they'll have no idea where you are. Another big thing about any game mode really is with kill streaks, you don't have to call them in immediately. Like, a lot of times after people get like predator missiles and stuff like that, like I see them just lay on the ground and just call it in immediately. Like you see here that I'm kind of camping the area, making sure that it's safe for me to call it in, and I picked up another kill. So I'm only one away from my Harrier now, and I don't hear any footsteps or anything like that. So obviously, I feel that it's safe to call in my Predator now, and it picks me up my Harrier, and so I get to call that bad boy in. And Harrier is easily one of my favorite kill streaks because it is just so strong, and it takes out, if you guys haven't noticed, but it takes out enemy choppers and things like that. Like it'll take out Pavlos and chopper gunners and things like that. So it's very useful, especially if your team's not doing so well. It can work wonders. And another big thing in free-for-all that's really important is Claymore recycling. Now, the first time I saw this was in a match of CNanners that I've watched. And he just kept picking up these Claymores and planting Claymores, and he didn't get very many kills with them. But I don't think that was the point. I've noticed that they've helped me find where my enemies are and just know the whereabouts of my enemies more. Because if you're planting Claymores all the time and you hear them explode or you get a hit marker, then you know the whereabouts. Not like you might not be able to pinpoint enemies exactly, but then you'll know the whereabouts of them. So you see my Claymore just blew up, and this is kind of just a fail on my part because I did not see this guy. I looked right at him and did not see him. But that's beside the point. I knew he was in there somewhere, and if I would have just been more aware, I probably would have saved myself from that death there. And that right there was just a bad spawn. I knew exactly what happened. He had just dropped from the sky there in that corner, right around the building, and for some reason I just decided not to look there. And it bit me in the ass, literally. Or it shot me in the ass, I guess you could say. So, another big thing is sound whoring. A lot of you may or may not do this. I'm sure a lot of you, like, actually all the good players, I rarely see any good players that don't have a form of Turtle Beaches or surround sounds or anything like that. Because if you could hear everything, basically, like in Search and Destroy, you can hear the bomb clicks and things like that, and you hear people sprinting around all wild. You can really pick people off from like very far away. Like you can tuck yourself into corners like this and just know where people are just by the sounds going around you. And a little bit earlier, because I kind of got off topic, just to explain to you guys, I heard the kid plant the Claymore, and that's why I went around. And again, with my point that you don't have to call in your kill streaks right away. You'll just notice me doing that all the time. The vid's about to end though, guys. I really like talking, as you can see. 30 and 3 though. Go subscribe to GameZoneGlobal if you haven't already. Subscribe to my personal page, youtube.com/LoadingGodmode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe, things like that. Thanks, guys. Peace.